everybody is doing well. See my baby. Is that a DP or the boy is really sleeping? Is he sleeping on your chest?
Yes, sir.
Ah, nice one, nice one. Nice one. Praise God.
Hallelujah.
All right. Let us have a word of prayer. Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for today. Thank you for the gift of life. Lord, we just want to thank you for the gift of life. We want to thank you for the gift of family. We want to thank you for your loving kindness. We want to thank you for your provisions for our bodies. We want to thank you for your provisions over our souls, material provisions, and diverse kinds of provision. Lord, we say thank you in Jesus' name. Father, Lord God, we pray that the spirit in your word, the power in your word, and the life in your word, Father, let it come to us today in the mighty name of Jesus. Lord, I pray as many that will hear this word tonight, may they be better than they came in the mighty name of Jesus. We know that there are no boundaries in the spiritual realm. And we know that there is unity in the spiritual realm. And our hearts are united together, believing that you will do great and wondrous things for us in Jesus' name. Amen. Praise the Lord.
Amen.
So tonight we'll be sharing a topic that I titled Power in Joy. Power in joy. Power in joy. Joy is an emotional God has put in man. Joy is a great resource that God has put inside of us for our well-being and for the well-being of mankind generally. Joy is a lubricant that makes things go smoothly without any noise. You know, when you see somebody that is joyous, somebody that is happy, that person's countenance, that person's face is attractive. You know, a smiling face is beautiful. You know, a smiling face, a happy face is beautiful. So joy is a great virtue, is a great resource that God has given us. And the truth is that joy makes us do the unthinkable. You know, when somebody is joyous, the person has this feeling that he can climb Mount Everest in 1 hour or even less. Because joy has something in it that is powerful. Joy has something in it that pushes man. You know, when you see a man that is joyous, you know, it makes you to achieve the unthinkable. Joy makes you to do the unimaginable. There is supernatural strength in joy. Supernatural strength. And the truth is that there are different sources of joy. Different sources of joy, you know. Somebody can gift you money, you'll be happy. Somebody can gift you a car, you'll be happy. You can be promoted, you'll be happy. This joy will just come. You know, even the Bible made us to understand that Satan even gives, you know. And the truth is, all this joy don't last. The only joy that lasts is the joy that God gives. Is the joy that God gives. There is strength in joy. There is power in joy. In Nehemiah chapter 8 verse 9, Nehemiah was telling the people, today is not a day to mourn. It's not a day to cry. It's not a day to be sorrowful. It is the day that the Lord has made. And he said, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. So when we are joyous, there is supernatural strength that comes with joy. Have you found yourself in an area where you see people that are gloomy? You know, you would just not like it, because there is something about joy and energy. Joy oozes positive energy, clean energy. That is what an individual that is joyous oozes. That person is attractive, because the face is beautiful, the face is smiling, There's this thing about the countenance of somebody that is joyous, because joy, when it comes into you, radiates clean and positive energy. Now I began to wonder, why would Jesus go through the harrowing torture of flogging, rejection, false accusation? They spat in his face, they put a crown of thorns on his head, they speared his side, they put over 9 inches nail in his palms and in his feet. He was hung on the cross. He went to hell. Why would Jesus go through that? The Bible says in Hebrews 12 that there was a joy that was set ahead of him. He was not ashamed. Hebrews 12 from verse 2. He said, keep your eyes on Jesus, the Living Bible. Focus on Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. He said, keep your eyes on Jesus, our leader and instructor. He was willing to die a shameful death on the cross because of the joy that he knew would be his own afterwards. There was a joy Jesus knows, and this joy that Jesus connected to gave him the power, gave him the strength to go through all these ordeals of the cross. And the Bible said in verse 3, he said, if you want to keep from becoming faint-hearted and weary, think about this kind of patience that Jesus had. After all, he said, you have not struggled against sin and temptations until we sweat like blood. It is COVID that is rattling a lot of people now. It's just COVID. And a lot of people have lost their frame of mind. A lot of people have lost peace because this time is so depressing. This time is so unencouraging. I understand. But the Bible still says something about joy. Rejoice always. Because there is power in joy. Supernatural power in joy that brings peace. What made David to go for Goliath's jugular? Have we ever thought of what made David to go for Goliath's jugular? If you read 1 Samuel chapter 17 from verse 25 to 28, you will see there. The king gave a promise. He said, whoever kills Goliath, he will make the person wealthy. Whoever kills Goliath, he will give the person his daughter. That person will become the king's in-law. Whoever kills Goliath, the king will exempt that person from all taxes. All taxes. When David heard this, man, there was a joy that sprang up inside of him. Man, David knew what it meant, man, to be the king's in-law. That everywhere he goes, man, they will say, man, that's the king's in-law. They will be pointing at him, that's the king's in-law. His family is wealthy because nobody pays taxes again. The guy becomes an overnight rich man. This thing gave him joy. And that joy made him to have a faith that none of the soldiers, none of the soldiers that had been there for 40 days. They could not connect to it. They could not connect to it. David connected of being the king's in-law. Man, that was something that he couldn't just keep to himself. He went for Goliath. Joy will make you think, joy will make you do, joy will make you achieve the unthinkable. There is something uncommon in the joy of the Lord that is given by His Spirit. Strength, positive energy. The worst place anybody can be in life is a place of negative energy. If you are working in an environment of negative energy, to work under a boss that makes it difficult for his or her subordinates to thrive. You cannot thrive in a negative energy. It's not just possible. You can't thrive in a negative environment. It's not possible. That is the worst place to be. It is a disaster working with people that ooze negative energy. It is a disaster being in a negative energy relationship. It's a disaster. It will kill you. That energy will suck you in. Man, the little energy you have, the little joy you have, negative energy will drain it, will kill you. David understood, he connected himself to that joy of being the king's in-law. He went for Goliath's jugular. Have you read in Proverbs 17:22? It does good. It does good like medicine. But a broken spirit makes one sick. You can't be around people that are broken in the spirit, and you think that you'll be alive. It's a matter of time when you are going down. And also, we cannot man, the joy of the Lord in the people will affect your life positively. It's just like that. Let's look at the church at Macedonia in 2 Corinthians chapter 8. You see something about these people from verse 1. These guys were going through very difficult times, hard times. Verse 2, he said, Paul wrote to them, said he was writing to the Corinthians. He was using the Macedonian church to explain something to the Corinthian church. He wanted them to see something, because the Corinthian church was a church that was flamboyant. Man, these guys have everything. They were wealthy. But there was something about the particular church, the Macedonian church, in verse 2 of 2 Corinthians chapter 8. And Paul said, though he was writing to the Corinthians, he was telling them about the Macedonian church. He said, though they have been going through much trouble and hard times. They were going through much trouble and hard times. Like the time that we are in now is a very difficult time for a lot of people. It's a very difficult time for a lot of families. It's a very difficult, hard time for a lot of businesses. Very difficult time, man, for a lot of countries. He said something. They have mixed their wonderful joy with, and the result has been an overflow of giving to others. Man, that is another spiritual technology. When you mix what is not enough with the joy that God has given you, there will be an overflow. Joy multiplies. When Jesus was given 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, he looked up, he said, Father, I thank you. He did not complain like some of us would complain, that Father, you see this bread, you see this fish, they are not enough, but I know if you do wonder, you can do this, you can do that. But Jesus looked up and he gave thanks. He did not murmur. Joy multiplies. That was a technology the Macedonian church had that a lot of us don't have. The Bible said they mixed their poverty their deep poverty with their wonderful joy. The joy they had in Macedonia was qualified. It was wonderful. Joy that you cannot explain. A people that is poor is so happy, is so joyous. Man, you can't explain it, you can't define the kind of joy they have. But they understood this thing, that if we with what wasn't enough, we will have more than enough. Paul said in verse 2, he said they mixed their wonderful joy with their deep poverty, and the result has been an overflow of giving. Tonight, if there's anything you and I must do, is to ask God for that joy. Do you know why? David asked for it. He knows that his life is dependent on the joy of salvation that the Lord gives. He said, return unto me the joy of my salvation. Return unto me the joy of my salvation. There's something about the joy that comes with salvation. David killed Goliath through that joy. He knows if that joy is taken away from him, he's dead. He was a dead man. They understood some spiritual, deep spiritual insight in Macedonia. They mixed the awesome, wonderful, powerful joy that the Holy Spirit gives, their poverty, and they took it into the oven. The result was an overflow. Man, that was deep. That was deep. And Paul said that they did it because they wanted to, and not because of nagging. No. This was a church that was poor, a church in difficult, hard time, but they know the spiritual technology into getting out of their difficulty is mixing the joy of the Lord and not complaining, giving God praise, giving God thanksgiving, honoring God, and say, Lord, thank you. Your joy is understandable. The moment you are connected to this joy, you trust God. Somebody that does not trust God, that does not have faith in God, in the face of plenty, will never be happy. You will never. I've seen a lot of wealthy people that their faces don't just smile. They just don't smile, man. I don't understand. And you'll be wondering that maybe if only I could get a million of what this guy has, I'm good. In their plenty, men, they are still carrying some long, straight faces. The joy of the Lord. If you must get anything tonight, if you must ask for anything tonight, it was the same thing that David asked for. Give to me the joy of salvation. It's a spiritual technology. And do you know what? The church at Macedonia, they learned this thing, this technology, from the church at Thessalonica. They learned this thing from the church at Thessalonica, because the same hard time that the Macedonian churches were going through was the same hard time that the church at Macedonia, at the Thessalonica, was going through. If there's anything you ask for, it is this special virtue that comes along with eternal life. It is this special virtue that comes with salvation. Even in very dire, difficult situations, man, negotiate your joy for nothing. Negotiate the joy that the Holy Ghost gives you for nothing. Because this joy we are talking about is not the joy that the world gives. It's the joy that comes from above. It's a gift of God. It's a perfect gift. The Bible says every good and perfect gift comes from above. The joy of God is not determined by if you have plenty or not. No. Paul said, I've learned to abound and abase. That joy is still in his life. He wrote to the Philippians from the prison. And he was writing to them, 16 times Paul used the word rejoice and joy. somebody that was in prison, encouraging to be joyous, man. His spirit was not dampened because a broken spirit makes you sick. A happy spirit, a happy mind works magic. The Bible said it's like medicine. Paul wrote in 1 Thessalonians chapter 1 from verse 4. He said, if I go for the verse 6, he said, and you became like us. You imitated us. You suffered much experience. You suffered much trial. You suffered much persecution. But still you accepted the teaching, the joy that comes from the Holy Ghost. The Thessalonian church was a church going through persecution and suffering. But they received the gospel with the joy that the Holy Ghost gives. And the Holy Spirit is beside you tonight. You are not happy. Don't let the circumstances take that joy away from you. That joy is your magic. It's the spiritual key that opens any door. I tell you, difficult time to come, and Paul even warned the Thessalonian church. Come. That we see that in 1 Thessalonians chapter 3, from verse 2 to 4. He said, but never negotiate your joy. Never negotiate your joy. Man, Jesus said, in this world, you will have plenty trouble. In this world, we will have plenty challenges. In this world, we will have persecutions. In this world, things won't go straight with us. But he said, be 33. He said, be happy, be happy. Does it make sense to be happy when things are not going well? Does it make sense? God said in his word, in everything, in all circumstances, give thanks. Why? It is the will of God for us. God is not dumb to say that. Jesus said, be happy, be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. The joy of the Lord was an integral part of the apostles. It was a point of attraction for growth. Joy. I don't want to be a part of a people that are not happy. I don't want to work with a leader that will make me sad. I don't want to work with a slave driver. No. I don't want to be in a church where everything is tight and there's no freedom. Because in the presence of joy, there is full in the presence of the Lord. That's what the Bible says. There is fullness of joy. Fullness of joy. I don't want to go to a church that is gloomy. Neither do I want to go to a church that is worldly. No. I want to be in a of people where the joy of Holy Ghost will ooze from them to me, that we are joined together in this supernatural virtue to be great. When the joy of the Lord comes over you, man, there's this radiance, man. The Bible said they go from strength to strength as many that appear before God in Zion. Their countenance changed. You can't come in contact with God and your countenance will not change. Anna came in contact with Prophet Eli. That day she went to wash her face when the word came to her that God has heard her prayer. She went to wash her face and she ate. Joy was an integral part of the early church. It was an integral part of the early church because it is attractive. The happy people, come on, man, there's nothing as good as that. Acts chapter 2. You can see that in 46 to 47. The Bible said they were sharing their food with glad and humble heart. Glad, merry, man, it's all over there, man. This thing is from within. It's from within them. It's from within. The joy is inside, man. Their joy, their gladness, their merriment was not superficial. No. It was deep in their hearts. It's not the joy on the lips, like some people, if you greet them, they will just feign one fake smile. That wasn't the joy that these guys had. It was from their heart. And the Bible said, and the Lord was adding to their number every day. These guys were attractive. These guys were attractive. Their joy was a bond of unity. These guys were dope. You can't separate faith in God for what you need, what you believe God for. You can't separate it from the joy that faith gives you in expectation. No, you can't separate it. You can't be asking God in faith and be looking gloomy. No, it doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense. That means your trust in God is fake, or your trust in God is not total. No. Joy gives you strength to connect to the faith that you have in God. No. You can change your status by the joy and positive energy that comes from it by the Holy Spirit. You can change your status. You can break through by the reason of the joy of the Holy Spirit, because it gives you supernatural strength. Never sleep on negative energy, my brother. My sister, never. If somebody is bringing you bad energy, man, let them keep it at bay. Let them just keep their bad energy. Let them keep it at bay, please. Don't bring me drama in my life. Stay away from bad energy. People, man. Stay away from people that just make you sad. Meanwhile, you know that life is just like, what energy are you using? Never sleep on bad energy. Let joy win. When you're down, we know things are tight, but let joy win. 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 10. Listen to what Paul said. Our hearts ache, but at the same time, the Living Bible, he said, our hearts ache, but at the same time, we have the joy of the Lord. Man, this is the mix. You understand the mix that the Macedonian churches learned from the Thessalonian church? The mix is called, I call it the joy mix. The joy mix. Paul said, our hearts ache, but at the same time, we have the joy of the Lord. So see, heartache, see the joy of the Lord going together. Paul knows how to mix it. He taught the Thessalonian church how to mix it. He taught them, because let joy win. The joy of the Lord gives you strength. Let it win. That was what Nehemiah said. The joy of the Lord is your strength. So Paul knows how to mix it. He knows what is called the joy mix. He said, we have heartaches, but at the same time, we have the joy of the Lord. We are poor, but we give rich spiritual gifts to others. We own nothing now, yet we enjoy everything. Man, they don't have anything, but they are enjoying everything. It's a result of the joy mix. There's no way you'll be filled with the joy of the Lord that you'll be living in life. Your needs will always be met. It is the joy mix. Heart aches, but at the same time, the heartache did not override in their lives. Man, they held on to it like crazy. It's a mix that we must have tonight. It is a mix that will take us through this COVID time. It is a mix that will take us through the time when things are not mix that will take us out of this depressing moment. Man, you got to get this mix together. At the same time, we have the joy of the Lord. We own nothing. Listen to what I said. We own nothing, but we enjoy. Man, no, I enjoy God. Man, his words are so powerful. He said, we own nothing. There's nothing that this is mine. But he said, we enjoy everything. This is possible for you. It's possible for you if only we believe. Praise God. Faith in God and joy of the Holy Ghost are a winning combination for all God's children. Winning combination. And it is great wisdom if we get that. If we have that mix, it is great wisdom. It is great wisdom. Faith, joy. When things are not enough, it's a great mix. It's a great mystery. It's a great wisdom, great mystery. Have you seen James chapter 1? I want to read the expanded version and listen to what James wrote in the expanded version. He said, when you have many kinds of troubles, trials, testings, you should be full of joy. Come on, man. You should be full of joy. I don't understand, man. You see, the life in the spirit, it's totally opposite the life in the flesh. They don't mix the life, the spirit life and the flesh life. When I say flesh life, the sensual life. I mean, what you can smell, what you can see, what you can touch, the sensual life and the life of the spirit. I mean, when we talk about the life of the spirit, the faith life, they don't mix. They are parallel. He said, when you have troubles, when you have trials, when you have things that are not enough, he said, you should be full of joy. Why? He said, because you know that these troubles test your faith. And this will give you patience, perseverance, endurance. And let your patience, let your perseverance, let your endurance, let it show itself perfectly in what you do. And now listen, he said, then you will be perfect, complete, mature, and whole. And whole. And whole. Or completely mature. And listen, and you will have everything you need, lacking nothing. I mean, that's wonderful. When things are not going well, but you choose to stand with God and the joy it brings, the Bible says you will have everything you need and you will lack nothing. This is what joy will do for you. You will ultimately be all right. I put my guarantee on that. You will ultimately be all right. But you now put it in verse 5. If anybody lacks wisdom, because this doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that things are not working well, but you are happy. Things are not working well, you are joyous. It doesn't make sense. So James said, if it doesn't make sense to you, my God, let God decode the joy mix. I call it the joy mix. Let God decode the joy mix to you. Verse 5, if anybody lacks wisdom, he understands. Because why should I be happy? Why should I be joyous when I'm going through trials and difficult times? James said, ask God for wisdom. This is a spiritual technology. This is deep wisdom. This is deep insight. And God will give that person. The joy mix is wonderful. The joy mix is great. No wonder Paul wrote to the Philippians in chapter 4, verse 4. He said, always full of joy in the Lord. In the morning, joy. In the afternoon, joy. In the evening, joy. Joy at all times. Always. If things are working well, joy. If things ain't working well, joy. Let no circumstance or condition of the Lord be away from you. He said, I say it again, rejoice. The the truth is this: the joy mix will never make you lose your mind, because this situation that we are in presently can make a lot of people lose their mind, man. It can. The joy mix will make you to be alright eventually. Spirit, soul, and body. Listen to how Paul wrote it in the book of Philippians 6 and 7. I want to read the Living Bible. He said, don't worry about anything. I mean, that's crazy. Why shouldn't I be worried? Because worry is a terrible, terrible disease. When you worry, you can't, Jesus Christ said, you can't add one strand of your hair. You can't add it. Worry does more harm than good. Worry, let me tell you what worry does. Worry depreciates and messes up the immune system. Worry will make you sick. Worry will increase your high blood pressure. Worry will make you lose weight. Worry will make you lose your sleep. Worry will make you lose your shine. When you worry, you age on time. You will age on time when you worry. When you carry the weight of the world on your shoulder, the Bible says, don't worry about anything. He didn't say we should not be, how do I put it now? There's a difference between worrying and there's this word, I will not consider. Not consider. I will get the word. You know, it's like you should not be ignorant. You are beautiful. He didn't say you should be ignorant. But you don't let it get to you. Because that situation will bring you bad energy. So you keep it at bay. Yeah, you shouldn't be ignorant of the situation. But don't worry about the situation. He said, instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need. Don't forget to thank Him for His prayers. That's the mix. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is the mix. You mix the joy, you mix thanksgiving, you mix praise, you mix the rejoicing, you mix it with your needs, like the Thessalonian church, like the Macedonian church. When you bring in the joy mix, when you bring in the praise mix, when you bring in the thanksgiving mix, Paul said in verse 7, if you do this mixing, if you mix it well, man, he said you will experience God's peace, which is far than human mind can understand. His peace will keep your thoughts quiet and at rest as you trust in Christ Jesus. You can never lose your mind. Let not COVID take your peace away. Let not COVID take away your sanity. When you mix joy with the situation that we are going through, ultimately we'll be all right, spirit, soul, and body. So lastly, if you are listening to me and you can't feel that joy that we are talking about that makes one to achieve this ordinary, that joy that keeps someone afloat even when things are not working, you can ask. David asked, he said, return to me the joy of my salvation. So if you know that you're a child of God, but you are not really feeling that joy, I understand. David was in that mess too. But he did not stay in the mess. He prayed about it. Because joy will take him out of the. I want you to pray and say, Lord, in the name of Jesus, the joy that Yemi is talking about tonight, that takes one out of the mess, that makes one to be standing, happy, full of faith, trusting, strong. That joy that makes one's facial expression to be beautiful. That joy that the apostles had, that made the Lord to be increasing them every day. Lord, give to me in the name of Jesus. Joy that makes one attractive for promotion. Joy that makes one attractive for victory. Joy that makes one to sleep well at night. Turn it to me. Joy that makes one not to worry about anything. Joy that makes one to pray about everything. Lord, give it to me tonight in the mighty name of Jesus. Let me tell you something. If you're listening, don't be proud of a gloomy facial expression. I don't know how people are proud of that. They will just carry the weight of the world on their face, and they are proud to say, yes, that is how God made me. Man, God didn't make anybody sad. God gives happiness. He changes money to gladness. Oil of joy, oil of gladness, money. Don't be proud of a sad face. It is ungodly and it is not God given. Lastly, I want to invite you to receive this good news, this gospel where there is peace. Three things that the kingdom of God is about: righteousness, peace, and joy of the Holy Ghost. You can never find these three anywhere. These three, you can't find them anywhere. Righteousness, peace, and joy of the Holy Ghost. You will never find them anywhere except in God's kingdom. And this is the same kingdom that Jesus Christ came to tell us. So I want you to come and be part of this kingdom. And how can you be part of this kingdom? Just receive Jesus Christ and believe that actually He's the true Son of God that came to die for you and I, and He went to the cross and died. He shed His blood, and that blood cleansed us from all our sins that we are owing, and by that blood our name has been written in the book of life, and that is just all. And we begin to study that word of God that you can find in the Bible. You can download it in your phone, your tablet, everywhere. The word of God is available. So if you invited Jesus tonight, I want to say congratulations to you. And may you experience the peace and the joy and the righteousness of the kingdom of God. Let us pray. Father, Lord, we thank you for this time tonight. And we receive the power, we receive the joy, we receive the life that is in your word tonight. I pray for as many that are depressed, I pray for as many that are going through difficult times, that the joy of the Lord that gives strength keep them standing in the mighty name of Jesus. That ultimately, Lord, they will be all right. Spirit, soul, and body. Amen. In Jesus Christ's name, we are praying. Amen. God bless you. Be happy at all times. I see you again on Sunday on this same platform. Sleep well tonight, because all